How are you guys doing? Guys, I'm trying out positions for this uh phone holder. So this is a different angle anyway. So guys, come on in, let's do this. Welcome guys again. Hey beautiful people, it's me, your girl Fosti Onyi, and you're welcome back again to another live broadcast with me. And today we have Nwoko and Regina on our table to discuss. As you come in, guys, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, like it, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. You know what to do. Please leave me a comment also in the comment section. And before I continue, guys, I like to do a quick sound check to see if our sound is okay, and I'll be looking at my other phone to verify if we are good to go. So come in, guys, as we'll talk about this story. Regina Daniels and Nwoko again. Guys, it seems that feud is not ending anytime soon. And you may ask, why did I say so? As I titled this live broadcast, it is okay. All right. Okay, our sound is good, guys. So subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell, give this live stream a big thumbs up and all that good stuff, guys. All right, so welcome back again. So like I was saying, it seems that the feud between Nwoko and Regina Daniels is not ending anytime soon. And I said so because of Regina Daniels. She was missing at her son's birthday. Her sons, Munir and Khalifa, yeah, her two sons, they share the same birthday. And, since Regina Daniels and Nwoko have their issues, she has not really, to the best of our knowledge now on social media, she has not been allowed to visit the children. And so a lot of people have one or two things to say about that. For those people who don't know who Regina Daniels is a Nigerian child actor, but now she's all grown up. She's in her 20s now. And Nwoko is also a Nigerian politician. He's advanced in age. He should be nearing 60 or 70. I don't even know. Sir. But Nwoko, is quite older than Regina Daniels. And the issue that, brought Regina Daniels and Nwoko's marriage to our notice was because it was, I will not really say a peculiar case, but it's a rare case. It doesn't really happen. Regina Daniels grew up right in our faces. Hey, Dale, greeting from Uzbekistan. Oh, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for joining my live stream. So, Regina Daniels grew up in our faces. She was a movie star, and we all loved her. I think I loved her. Let me speak for myself. We loved her. I loved her acting and everything. Her mother, Rita Daniels, was already in the movie industry, in the Nigerian movie industry, and so it was quite easy for Regina Daniels to toe that line. Hi, Kusha. Welcome to my channel. So it was quite easy for Regina Daniels to toe that line and, get into the movie industry. So she grew up in our faces, like I mentioned earlier. And as she was growing up in her teens and maybe, in her teens, we started seeing Regina Daniels in another light. She was now flaunting, luxurious items, gifts and all that, flying private jet. And a lot of people were like, we know that she doesn't really come from an affluent home. So where was she getting all these resources to keep up with the Joneses with? So so many people were speculating one or two things, but Regina Daniels shocked everyone when she got married to Nwoko. And we saw the traditional wedding pictures. The traditional wedding pictures also caused another ruckus. Hi, Shania. Welcome to my channel. Please give this video a big thumbs up as you come in, guys. So Regina Daniels shocked a lot of people with that wedding to Nwoko because Nwoko was in his, I think, late 50s or even 60s then. So thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Please continue to like the live stream, guys. So Regina Daniels left, married Nwoko, and a lot of people had it. It was a buzz on social media, guys, to put it mildly, because so many people were like, "This girl grew up right in our faces. She's a very lovable person and all that," and before you know it, we're expecting, the expectation of people, maybe she'll be with a younger guy or something. But hey, she was with a much older married man, who was also practicing polygamy, because according to what the social media was saying, Regina Daniel was the sixth wife in Nwoko's life. So many people had a lot of things to say. Those people that were really against that union were quite on the high side anyway. And before you know it, the speculation was that she married Nwoko for money and all that. So many talks, guys. All the gist is on social media. But when the noise started dying down a little bit was when Regina Daniel had a first child. She had a first child, a boy. She also had the second child. And then people were like, maybe is really for good, because the man was flaunting her everywhere, taking her to political functions. After he married her, he won the senatorial seat in the House of Senate, and everything was just going on well. Regina Daniel was also flaunting her wealth, her riches. My Odogu bought me this, my man bought me this, and so many people were like, taking cues from her on how to date older men. But guys, that story did not last quite long, because Regina Daniels all of a sudden came out on social media and she was crying that in her house, in Nedwoko's house, the way she said it was like, in Nedwoko's house, I am nothing. In my father's house, I am a queen and all that. According to her, she said she has been suffering a lot of DV from Nwoko. Nwoko also rebutted that it was a lie. He never did that to her. Just all this back and forth, back and forth. And before you know it, Regina Daniels left with Nwoko's house amidst all those quarreling, fightings, and all that. To the point that Nwoko tried being vengeful. He arrested her brother and her friend. He also accused Regina Daniels that she was an addict. That was what he said, that she was an addict. She would not see the children except she go for rehabilitation, except she go and get clean and all that. And he followed it up. He didn't just say it and leave it at that. He followed it up. He went to through the Nigerian legal system, filed a motion and all that, that Regina Daniel has to, take that test. She has to go for rehabilitation. She has to do all that. So a lot of people, that came to our shock as, who? Regina Daniels, a child star that grew up in her faces, and she, all of a sudden, she's been riddled with all this drug, that, whatever. So Regina Daniels then traveled out of the country for a while. She went to see her brother in the UK, and she later went to the US, and she did drug test and all that. And according to what she posted, she said she was drug free and everything. So it wasn't as if she was an addict. Regina Daniels admitted to using, but she also said that she was using because her husband Nwoko wanted her to be using, so that he can be able to have wild sex with her and all that. So many crazy dirty stories. And now, after Regina Daniels came back into the country in Nigeria, we were like expecting her to, move closer to her kids. At least if she's no longer interested in the marriage anymore. By the way, they didn't have a legal, well, they didn't have a court. Let me just put it that way. They didn't have a court marriage, according to Regina Daniels. What they had was a traditional marriage, and that traditional marriage can be dissolved if the bride price is returned. So Regina Daniels people want to return the bride price. According to the story we're seeing on social media, it was as if Nwoko did not want to accept the bride price returned to him. So as of today, I'm not really sure if the bride price was really returned, but Regina Daniels is adamant that she's no longer interested in the marriage any longer. So now she's with She's on the outside living her life, having a good time with her friends, her family, with her friends, her family, and all that. Um, what made me to talk about this story today is because her children, her boys, just had their birthday party 2 days or 3 days ago, and her first son turned 6, the other one is 4, and they celebrated their birthday party. And I looked through the birthday party. Regina Daniel was not in sight. She was not at the party. It was as if she was not invited in that party. So I was surprised that is this feud still ongoing? If you're no longer going to, marry the man anymore, can't you guys co-parent in peace? And it's looking as if the person that is holding back is Nwoko, because Nwoko said before Regina Daniels can be in close proximity with the kids, except she goes for rehabilitation. And even after rehabilitation, she's going to go visit the kids on only supervised visits. So it's as if the man just really wants to stamp that drug label on Regina Daniel. And Regina Daniel has been fighting to remove that label from her. She said she used as at that time because he wanted her to use. He was the one, encouraging her to use. And now, since she left the house, like I mentioned, she went ahead and did a drug test in the US, and it turned out that she was clean. So if the way Nwoko had portrayed her as an addict, it would have been very difficult for her to just be clean in that amount of time. So Regina Daniel is of the opinion that she's not an addict in no way whatsoever, but Nwoko is still sticking to his guns that before Regina Daniel can come close to his children, to their children anyway, that she has to go through rehabilitation, and she has to, visit the children under supervised visit. He also specified that he doesn't want any of her family member close to his children. And I'm like wondering, you married this woman with the help of her family. If you're now denying her family access to her own children, I think is a little bit on the extreme side. So guys, I just want to play a video of the birthday party. I looked through that birthday party. I didn't see Regina Daniels at all. And I'm like, come on. And if the marriage is no longer feasible, if you're no longer interested in the marriage, oh, Kusha, all right, take care. Have a nice night rest. Hi. Bye. Have a good night rest. Hello, crime YPR. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate. So Regina Daniel, Nwoko, he wished his son's birthday. Happy birthday. He said, I joined my beloved sons Moon and Khalifa in celebrating another beautiful milestone with their school family. As Moon turns 6 and Khalifa turns 4, my heart is filled with gratitude to God for his faithfulness. My prayer is that they continue to grow in wisdom, discipline, compassion, and the fear of God. May your lives be filled with endless possibilities and remarkable achievements. Happy birthday, my dear boys. And the birthday party wasn't really remarkable. I don't know if you guys can see. So this is the birthday party. Let me see if I can reduce it for copyrights. This is the birthday party. Just a little celebration. It looks exactly like a house party. Guys, when Regina Daniels was with Nwoko, they threw bigger parties than this. But now that she's no longer in the picture, I don't know, maybe he just decided to do it this way for the time being. So Nwoko and Regina Daniels, it looks as if the feud is still ongoing. And Regina Daniels, with this thing that happened between her and Nwoko, she's really standing her ground. she says she's done being a pushover, whatever, that she's going to stand her ground. So I just hope that in all this that the welfare of these children are taken into consideration, because I know that the role of a mother in the lives of her children is as important as the role of a father also. So if the marriage is no longer feasible, I think Nedwoko should soft pedal a little bit in allowing Regina Daniels to see the children. I think he should, give her that opportunity to see the children. He is saying that he never sent her out of the house. But Regina said she's no longer comfortable being in the house because of how the man is maltreating her and all that. And she has stated her own claim. She's not interested in the marriage. Nedwoko, you cannot force her to remain in a marriage with you if she's no longer interested in that marriage. You guys have children together. It's better that these children experience the love of both parents. Even if they are no longer together, it's better they experience the love of both parents. It will really help them in their development, growing up and all that, so that they won't start having issues, all these mommy issues and all that, all these psychological issues. So it's very important that they get close to their mom as well as their dad. So I think that both parties, especially Nedwoko, because he is the powerful one here now. He's a Nigerian politician, and you know how they wield their power and all that. But I think if he can listen, it would be advisable for him to soft pedal a little bit and allow Regina Daniel access to the children, to be able to see the children. Him stating all these rules, she has to go for rehabilitation and all that, I don't think is necessary anymore. She has said she's no longer, she's drug free. She posted her results. I think the right thing to do is to go through the appropriate authorities to prove that that result is real, and allow her access, even if it's supervised. Just allow her access. You guys co-parent in peace and all that. So I saw this video and I'm like, okay, how long is it going to take? Regina Daniels not being. Yesterday we were just talking about Alex Ekubo's biological mom, who was not in her children's life, and more stories have come out concerning that anyway, that Alex Ekubo's dad was the one that sent the wife away based on suspicions of infidelity and all that. That was what we saw on the social media space. So the woman left, and she was not in her children's life until far into adulthood, and that even made the relationship between her and the children severe, because they were no longer free to communicate with her. They don't really know her that well, and they are just having this kind of strained relationship. And I wouldn't want that situation to be Regina's lot. I wouldn't want that to be, because Regina Daniels, she really showed that she loves. If you see the way she takes care of her kids, she really pampers them, buys them stuff and all that. She's really a good mother. From what we've seen so far on social media, she's really a good mother. So I think her being in the children's life will really help their growth and their development all around. I was looking at social media, and I also saw Nedwoko's, there's one girl that calls herself Nedwoko's lawyer. I don't know how true that is. And she was basically talking that Nedwoko did not stop Regina Daniels, but he has said Regina Daniels should go through the rehabilitation, should do this, should do that, all the rules and all that. If you're being headstrong, and Regina Daniels is also being headstrong, the only people that will suffer in this case will be the children. So I think that Mr. Senator Nwoko should soft pedal a little bit, allow these children to be able to interact with their mom. Allow these children to be able to interact. You guys can sort out your issues anyhow you guys deem fit, but the children should not be a bargaining chip at all. Because sometimes I would just see Senator Nwoko, he would just post the children online, showing them on the social media space, as if as if he's doing Regina Daniels longer throat. Come and see the children. Come and see the children. So I think my own way, the way I think I reason that is action is like using those children as a reminder to Regina Daniels that, hey, look at what you're missing. You know what to do. If you still want to see your children, if you still want to be close to them, look at what you're missing. Come, come, come and do the right thing, and all that. So I just think that all those things are not really necessary. Just let peace reign. So guys, this is where I'll end this particular video. All you guys that joined the live stream, I thank you so much uh for joining. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And guys, take care of yourself, as I'll see you in another live stream. For now, bye guys. Bye guys, take care now.